Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ava Love if you're new here, and you're tuning in today for a Word for Wednesday, where every week when we can on Wednesdays, we meet and discuss and talk about God and grow in our relationship with the Lord together. I have a mouth sore and my retainer rubbed it last night, so I feel like I have to talk weird just because I'm in excruciating pain. But we're just gonna hopefully forget about it as I keep talking. Something that I wanted to kind of start at the beginning of my videos is to kind of answer questions, not all the time, not every week, in vlogs and stuff, but just kind of to get to know me, because I like answering questions and doing I like watching Q&As and stuff, so I thought that I would incorporate that in the beginnings of my videos. And so you can drop questions in the comments and I will surely answer them. So let's get started. The first question was what's my favorite song right now, and that's really hard, but I would honestly have to say Breakthrough by Red Rocks Worship. It's so good. It's like a 7-minute song, but the whole thing, it's just so good. My second question was, how is Goldie? And if you don't know who Goldie is our hamster. Y'all know Frida. I moved her out of my room because she stank. And she's doing good. She is being a hamster. Also got another question that just said, how are you? I don't know why I paused there. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just gonna compare it to quarantine, because let's just address the elephant in the room, and that's quarantine and just social distancing and everything. And not social distancing. I'm not socially distancing myself from people. I am physically distancing myself from people, because there is a difference. Social distancing is so bad. Don't do it. Use social media. I know that people make it as a bad, but I just want to say this too. Social media can be looked at as bad. Is it a time waster? Sometimes, yeah. But you can use it to communicate with people. You can set limits on your phone, which is what I do. Right now, it's at about 2 hours, just because, I don't know, it just what it is. I don't know. That's just what I set it as. You can set limits on your phone. You can set downtime. You can have time where you're not on your phone, but just mainly using your phone right now, not just for your personal self, watching YouTube and stuff, unless it's, it's okay to watch a YouTube video a day, but not just binging it. And instead of taking your screen time up just on yourself, using that time to talk to others. And if it's for talking to others, then that should make you feel better than just seeing it up because of YouTube. And I need to see if this is recording. I always have to check. Wow, went off on a rant. I just realized that. But just back to how I'm doing with social media and stuff, that's been a big help. And also, I'm an introvert, and my energy comes from being inside, so now I'm kind of ready to go out. But at the same time, I've been enjoying it. I guess just because my whole family's been here, and nobody's going out. Nobody's doing it. And so it's different than if it's just our family staying home and everybody else is going out, which I know that there's some people still hanging out with each other and still going out to parks and stuff. If I ever post outside, it's either because I'm going to physical therapy or I'm walking outside to at least be outside. But just don't stay inside. Don't go out. And you never know, even if you're not sick, you never know what you could have touched and then spread to other people. But that's a different thing. And then another thing is this question. I saved the best for last, but it said, how are you TikTok famous? I'm not. I have almost 2,000 followers, but I just post Christian content and stuff, and especially in quarantine, me and Zoe have done a few of the dances and just having some fun with that. Hello. So once again, you can just drop questions and I'll answer them maybe once a month, just do a Q&A at the beginning of the Bible study. And so where we're going to be in today is John. But where I'm going to be pulling from is John 14 and 15. And I'm just going to go ahead and read the verses that I have planned out after I burp. Can't burp. That wasn't a burp. I just drank a smoothie, and so my stomach's making weird noises. I'm going to start by reading 15 through 21. And this is in John 15. And this is where Jesus is promising the Holy Spirit and that he's going to be with you. If you love me, you will keep my commandments, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper to be with you, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, for he dwells in you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world will see me no more. But you will see me, because I live in you. In that day, you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I live in you. Whoever has my commandments and keeps them, it is he who loves me, and he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself in him. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on down to 4 and 5 of chapter 15. Abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. And how these kind of go hand in hand is just the fact that Jesus has promised to be with us and leave us with the Holy Spirit and leave us a connection. There will be a connection. And so what he's saying later on in chapter 15 is just like, abide in me. Because apart from him, like, you can do things, but only things from this world. But how those kind of go together is just him saying, I'm leaving you a connection. So abide in me. You will know me because I'm in your heart. And that's the connection that we have. And then he creates the picture later in chapter 15 of us as the branches and bearing fruit. But apart from that, you can't bear fruit. When the leaves change, there is this cutoff of like the main source and the leaf. And so that's why it turns brown and it fades away. I'm trying to think of my biology lesson because I thought that it went well with this. And so there is never going to be anything that can cut you off from the infinite supply of God's love, which in the leaf's case, it's chlorophyll that makes the leaves the different colors. But we're not talking about biology. We're talking about God's creation and the mental pictures. But anyways, there's never going to be a season of a cutoff. But there are seasons when we realize that we have not put our trust in God in this certain area, and then it's almost like a brown season, and we're trying to fill it, but nothing, like there's only that one source that can fill it, and that's the kind of picture that I was trying to like put together. But ultimately, God is a supplier, and he's a nourisher, and he is the tree, or in this it says the vine. We are the branches. We are getting unlimited source of love and nourishment, and like every single day when we are staying rooted and we are staying connected with God. And two, it's both sides. It's the leaves and the branches and the tree that are staying connected that are making it flourish. Once again, that was John 14 and 15 together. You can go and read those two, but I just want you to know that there's a place on that tree for you. But once again, I want to say it for the third time in a row. That is the supplier. That is the supplier that we need, who can heal us and continue to grow us. Nothing, you can grow in things, but the main thing that needs to be growing us and the thing that we need to be getting closer to is God, because we're going to be spending eternity with him like forever, and that's who we're going to be worshiping. And so like taking this time on earth right now to be growing in that, and then like how much sweeter is it going to be when the day that we actually get to meet him and meet Jesus. It's just, it's awesome. So that's what I have for today. Once again, you can go ahead and read that. I encourage you to read all of John. It's, out of all the Gospels, it's been my favorite just because it's so, I don't even know how to describe it. I just feel like I got the most out of John. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and once again, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here so that you don't miss out on video, it'll take 2 seconds, and I post on Wednesdays for a Word for Wednesday, and then just like vlogs and stuff, everyday life. Drop in the comments what you would want to see, have time, it's quarantine, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.